Hey everyone, welcome to a new video. Today I'm going to do a ways to wear it video, and if you don't know what that is, it's where I take a new in item in my closet and I spend some time playing with it to create a bunch of different outfits. If you're new here, I'm Kim. I love fashion, travel, and the details of everyday life. If that sounds like something you would enjoy, I hope you'll subscribe and come along on the journey. Today's piece that we're going to be styling is this camo shirt, jacket, shacket, whatever you want to think it is. It's definitely a shirt. It's meant to be a shirt. I think it's from Ralph Lauren, and I thrifted it a couple of weeks ago on that girls trip to Victoria. So this is really quite fun, a little different for me. I don't think I've worn camo since I was in high school. But for me, camo is like an always cool pattern. Like it never goes out of style. It's not trendy. It hasn't been trendy for a long time, but it's a classic. So I was happy to have it in my closet. If I'm honest, this is what you're gonna see me wearing it with about 90% of the time. Flip-flops, because I hate having to put on real shoes, pair of jeans, a tank top, and this worn as a jacket. I love a button-up shirt because they are effectively jackets. They're fantastic for layering, especially like right now when it's a transition season. And this is a nice, thicker one. It's definitely a cotton, but it's a thicker cotton. So that makes it great for year-round layering, but it also lets it be like a jacket in the spring. So anyway, I've already pulled a few pieces from my closet, been thinking about this. So I'm gonna take a bunch of these pieces. You can see there's not that many, but from here I'm gonna try and create at least 5 other outfits. Let me get into our first outfit and then we'll talk through that. Okay, not a huge change. I've effectively just swapped out a pair of jeans for a denim skirt and flip-flops for a pair of combat boots, but it is a very different vibe. And maybe it's just very Seattle, like it's the grunge city, right? Like kind of an anti-fashion capital. That's where I live. So maybe this isn't so much in the style of other places, but it's definitely something I could walk out and go to a concert wearing, or go to a brewery wearing, and nobody would bat an eyelash or feel like I was not okay. It's definitely not a trendy look, but it is a pretty timeless look, you know? It's a classic for a reason. I also wish that the skirt was a little bit darker, but I don't have a darker denim skirt or shorts. Working on it, it's on my list. Like I said, these are Doc Martens. This skirt is from Sezane. Sezane is not selling this particular skirt anymore, but they definitely always have some variation of a denim skirt, so great place to get one. But honestly, you can always find a denim mini skirt anywhere you want. And then this is just an Everlane tank top. These are some of my favorite basics from Everlane. I have a bunch of them. They're just great layering pieces. And then, like I said, this is from Ralph Lauren, but you can get a camo shirt or jacket pretty much anywhere. They're always available, just look online. And then I've got my Swag Mini Shirley. And that is technically look number 2, but we're counting it as look number 1. So next up is going to be pretty different, and I haven't actually tried it on yet, so it may or may not work. We will see. I know this looks very different. It's actually just two items of clothing and a bunch of accessories, and I think that's really the key to finding variety in your closet, is knowing how to work with your accessories. You don't actually need a lot of clothes, but accessories allow you to really play with the styling and things like that. So really what I have here is this black piece is just a little swing dress I picked up from Everlane. I'll show it to you before the next clip so you can see just the dress. It's a very versatile dress. I'm really happy with it. I actually did a ways to wear it with this dress, going head to head with a different black dress that I was thinking about. Spoiler alert, I kept both. But if you want to see how I styled this dress in a bunch of different ways, this video is here. Anyway, the base is just a simple black dress. Pick any black dress you want, really. This is just the one I have that works for this. And then wear this over the top as a shirt, again, or a jacket, however you want to do it. But I'm treating it more as a jacket or a blazer in the situation. The belt is to kind of hold it together and create that cinched waist look, because obviously a swing dress and a shirt over it is just very column-like. So this definitely helps give me a lot of waist definition. And then the statement necklace is really sort of the bit that makes it very sort of a little bit more eclectic, a little bit more personalized, and kind of more of a character, I guess. I think somebody might call this a statement piece or a character piece. But I really like this. This I got in Colombia and I've been loving it. It looks great with this dress alone. So you don't have to do this, like the necklace isn't required, but I definitely think that it helps create a much stronger look to have a very statement-y necklace right here. It doesn't have to be this abstract or this kind of crazy. It's just, that is my personality and my character. So that's why I'm wearing it. And then I've layered on a bunch of my silver jewelry. This watch is gold and silver, so I mix it all the time. This is my Strathberry. The silver hardware here echoes the necklace, echoes the belt, echoes the shoes. Sometimes it is nice to use the metal as a through line. I also like metal in this look particularly because it gives it a little bit more edge, you know? And whereas this dress on its own can be very soft and feminine, the silver and the jewelry and the accessories and the metal with the camo gives it a bit more like toughness. So I like that a lot about it. I would probably more or less wear this to the office, and if I was meeting a friend to do errands or something like that, I wouldn't consider this really like a brunch outfit, but this is how easy it would be to take it to a brunch outfit. Take the belt off. Take this off. And I'm ready for brunch. Okay, right off the bat, I don't think that this works, and I really want to make it work, so I would love some thoughts on how to do it. I like that this is a little bit more ladylike feeling. It feels a bit more like 1940s, 1950s. You've got like a cinched in waist, which I guess is the 50s. It's like the new look from Dior, but anyway, you get the idea, like exaggerated waist because of the belt. All the way buttoned up, very like covered. It's a bit more ladylike, definitely wearing this as a shirt and not as a jacket in this situation. And then I do like the idea of a contrasting skirt or something that gives, again, that more like ladylike appearance. It's just below the knee, kind of a T length. And then I've got these black sort of slingback ballet-esque shoes. I think that if the skirt was a different color or a different texture or something like that, it might work a little bit better. Or if this shirt was a little shorter, so it didn't come down quite so far, the proportions might work better. I don't know, I'm trying to figure out how I can make this outfit work, because I do like the idea of a more ladylike feel to it, like thinking of a woman who might be working in the army and wearing a more like conservative dress. I know that they tend to wear, I think they wear more like pencil skirts or something like that, but just trying to kind of lean into that a little bit, but this is not working, and I think it's mostly down to the skirt. So I don't think this is a go, which is unfortunate. Sometimes I try these outfits on before I film these, and I didn't today. So this was one idea, it's not working, but if you have ideas or thoughts on how I can make this work a little bit better, let me know, because I think the idea is there, but the execution is lacking. So unfortunately, this is a bit of a fail, but onwards. This works much better and is very, very much me. I feel like it's the dressed up version of the outfit I was wearing at the beginning of this video. Because all that's really changed is the pants. Well, and yeah, actually a lot of other things have changed, but it feels like the dressed up version of that really easy, just throw it on and go outfit. So I am wearing some Aloha loafer pumps that I've had for a few years, and I like them because they're black with a brown, I don't know, kind of a two-tone. And I think that works really nicely with the multiple tones of brown and green in the jacket / shirt. These are a pair of cargo pants from Veronica Beard that I've had for about 3 years now, I think, and I love them. I wear them year round, they're so great, but I believe the shade of green in here is almost an exact match for the shade of green. So it's nice when that works, because camos come in many different shades and colors, and sometimes it's hard to get the exact matches. So you don't need to exact match, but it is fun and it feels a bit more cohesive and almost like a set, you know what I mean? So I do appreciate that those are quite close, and I love that the utilitarian style of the pants goes so well with the vibe of the camo. Sorry. White Everlane tank top. Like I said, these are like my staple tank tops. I live in these. They're so great. I'll try and put the link below for them. Obviously then the camo jacket. And then it's again with the jewelry and the accessories, just like creating that character. This is very much my like, I'll try and come closer and show you. These are very much my like everyday jewelry pieces. I've got this like snake ring, this green malachite ring, and it matches this green malachite little pendant necklace. A lot of this jewelry, like these are all Mosoma, and this is Mosoma. This is Pauline. This and this are from local shops just down the street from me. So a little bit of a mishmash of jewelry from all over the place, but it's very much like become my go-to jewelry stack. So I feel like no matter what outfit I'm in, if I throw on my jewelry, it starts to feel like me, like a variation of me. So that's really nice. And I think a really good reason to think about creating sort of something that can go with you from outfit to outfit. A lot of times it's my jewelry, and that just, I don't know, something about putting it on just makes me feel like, yeah, that's me. Like I don't know. That probably doesn't make a lot of sense, but that's how I feel about it. It's just like these little bits and bobs that are very much a part of like my everyday style. But yeah, and then obviously I've got some Marc Jacobs aviators, and it's very like relaxed but very polished, put together look. Very office appropriate. I would also like wear this out to meet friends for a drink during the week, like if it was very casual. Again, I live in Seattle. I would not wear this out to meet friends for drinks in New York, but like maybe if I was at a brewery or something like that, you know. But this is something I would wear to the office personally for me. Again, I work in tech companies usually, so very casual. But yeah, I feel like this is very much comfortable for my life. It's a little more dressed up than you might expect, but it's super comfortable. I can go all day in this. These heels are really comfy too. So yeah, so I really like this look. Very easy, very casual, very cool. This is definitely something you could wear to the office. I might consider this more of like a weekday dinner out outfit for me, just because heels. But I've got on a pair of Ferragamo heels that are super comfortable. These are some Stella McCartney vegan leather trousers. I've had these for a few years now. I don't wear them a ton, but they definitely come in handy when I want to dress up a look or when I want to add some edge to something. So not my everyday pant, but a pant I really enjoy busting out for more dressed up occasions. This is just like an old Gap button-up. I wish that it was maybe more in like a silk or a slightly nicer material, and also slightly more fitted. I have this inspo pic, which I'll put here, and I feel like her shirt like is very different because that's a true jacket, like a utility jacket, and then like her shirt just seems more fitted, and I think that that looks nice. I also think that the utility jacket has, if I recall, I'm not looking at it right now, but if I recall, there's like a cord or something that just kind of like creates a little bit more definition in the waist. So I wish that this was just a bit more slim fitting to maybe kind of help with that, since this shirt doesn't do that. But that was the inspiration and the idea behind this look, and this is how I'm interpreting it with my closet. And then obviously you have the camo shirt, my Celine, because it kind of matches the color of the heels. And then I'm thinking, instead of the Marc Jacobs aviators, these Chanel sunnies that I love and need to wear more. So I think that this would be very much like maybe an early dinner out, weekday dinner out, that kind of thing. Definitely could wear it to the office, like I said. It's a good day to night casual look, but like not too casual, right? Like I think that's what I really enjoy about heels and mixing things like camo with a heel, is it's edgy, but it's also a little bit more polished. I don't know, it's just kind of fun. It's fun to mix vibes, you know what I mean? And I really enjoy the way that this outfit does that. So yeah, this is outfit technically number 5. I did think of a bonus outfit to replace the other one, so I'm gonna go ahead and change into that, and that'll be it. Final look. It's nothing groundbreaking. It's just a pair of my favorite, these are my favorite Sezane shorts. They are the Rome short. the old version. I haven't tried the new version. I'm ordering a pair to try them, but I love these shorts so much. They're so comfortable. They're tailored. There's a belt that goes with this, but it's, I don't know, it's somewhere. Just a really easy tailored short. White tank top, because again, I live in these things, and then just throw it on like a jacket. And then I've got my pollen Sime and a pair of Birkenstocks. And is it a groundbreaking outfit? Absolutely not. Is it extremely comfortable and something I will most definitely wear multiple times this summer? 100% it is, because it's just easy and I can throw it on and go, and it just makes me feel good and comfortable and put together. I think the thing that I want to remind myself and to remind you of is that even though I put in a lot of effort to create some like really cool and interesting looks, most of us live our lives day to day in just really basic things, and that's totally fine. And while it is definitely fun to be able to pull out some really like fun and funky looks and something that's just a little bit more like of a serve, it's totally okay to just throw it over a tank top and on with a pair of jeans or shorts or something like that. It doesn't have to be a look, you know? It just, if you're gonna bring something into your closet, just know that you are going to use it, you know? It doesn't matter if it's in like a killer going out look or if it's just to go across to the grocery store to get bread, you know what I mean? Like, you just need to know that you're gonna wear it. And I know that I'm gonna wear this a lot because it's just so easy. So yeah, it's nothing crazy, but it's comfortable and it works, and it reminds me that yes, I will in fact get a ton of use out of this shirt. So that is it for me today. Thank you so much for watching this video. Comment below what outfit you like the best. Give me some ideas to make that one outfit work if you have any thoughts on that, because it could be fun, you know? And check out the other ways to wear it videos. A lot of the pieces in here I've styled up in a bunch of different ways as well, and there's a whole playlist, so check that out and subscribe if you like this. Thanks so much for joining, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.